great block on the three-pointer, and the fort just erupts here.
Welcome back to another episode of Cavs Corner. I believe this is episode 5. As always, it's your hosts here, Ashley Zarlik and
Matthew Sudar.
All right, so firstly, as you can see, we've still got our masks on, so we're just going to jump into these COVID-19 restrictions. Now, we haven't had the official word from Basketball Victoria yet at this stage, but as we would have heard in the press conference this morning, because we're filming this on Wednesday, I think it gets released Friday, but we are filming Wednesday, we don't believe much is going to change. So we do believe it's still going to be 50 people per court is the Basketball Victoria rule, which does mean masks will still be worn indoors when you're not participating, and it is one spectator plus dependents per participant. So that is the latest rulings. We do believe those are going to be set for at least another 14 days. Hopefully they change earlier. You know, we've had a few days of 0 cases, but we won't go too much into that COVID thing. So, you know, that they're the current rules as they stand. All right, so Matt, do you want to tell us a bit about the upcoming development programs?
Yeah, no worries. We've got a couple of introductory programs that are now open for registration. We've got the Domestic Academy. We're running 2 sessions. Obviously, one's on a Monday at 5:30 at Canberra. That's for ages 8 to 12. And then one on a Friday, which is from 5 p.m. at Casey Stadium, ages 13 to 15. We also have our Aussie Hoops registrations open, so classes will be available from Tuesday to Saturday. See the website for more details. Just remember, make sure you register really quickly because spots do fill up very fast.
They fill up really fast for that class. So
yes.
we only get I think there's only 220 spots per term. Now, just because they did it last term doesn't mean they're guaranteed a spot this term. It doesn't open back up for everyone. But we do get a lot of calls later, once the term starts saying, hey, can we get a spot? And you can't get one. So if you are keen to get involved in that program, that's for ages 5 to 10. Introductory program. Get online now and lock in your spot.
All right, so we've also got one more program available, which is our Rep Ready program. So that's for new representative players only, which means that if you do play for the Casey Cavaliers at the moment, you cannot participate in that program. It's 6 sessions. It starts in August. It costs you $90. It runs on a Sunday here at Casey Stadium, and that's for domestic players who want to become a Casey Cavaliers player.
Yeah, that's right. So if you're looking to try out, so the tryouts are usually held in around the end of September, October mark. So they're not finalised yet, those dates. But if you are looking to try out and you have not tried out before for representative and made a team, so if you have tried out before you didn't make a team, you can't come back and do it. But if you have tried out and you have made a team, then this is not the program for you. So if you're looking to join the Junior Cavalier program, this is a perfect program. Teaches you a bunch of systems and stuff to get into the swing of things.
Beautiful. Amazing. Moving on to the domestic side of things. Ash, tell us what's happening.
So we've got our 3-on-3 tournament. It's tomorrow for us. It's going to be yesterday from when we published this. But we had 100 teams participate. So that's massive. I think that might be the biggest 3-on-3 tournament we've ever had. That means there's going to be almost 400 kids participating in 6 plus 3-on-3 games and finals. So, shout out to everyone who's getting involved in that. I know everyone's been itching to get back on the court with all these lockdowns. And then, looking into the end of the school holiday, starting from Saturday, our junior domestics back on court. So, that'll extend through the week and everything's back up and running. But if you do capture any highlights or anything like that, or you see anything cool at domestic, message us, send us something through, send us photos through. We'd love to see it. So this isn't a podcast just for Cavaliers or, just for what's going on. This is for everything across the association. So we do want to get more involved with the domestic. Starting with the two of us. So Matt, tell me about your domestic team. You play. Which night do you play on?
I play on a Tuesday night.
How's the team looking?
Injured.
Men's or mixed?
It's men's. I play men's and mixed. I play men's A grade for squad, and we're very injured. We are down in personnel, that's for sure.
Well, you heard it here first. You're looking to get involved. Contact Matt. They're injured. They're looking for fill-ins.
That's right. What about yourself? I heard you've recently got back into the swing of things.
I have. I haven't played basketball, competitive, any sort of level of basketball competition game in 2 years, I don't think. It's been a long time. I've really embraced the dad bod life. And recently my cousin has reached out and asked to fill in for his Monday night team. So I went and bought my Basketball Victoria license, spent my $39. I filled in the last 2 weeks, and I tell you what, luckily we have such good staff at Casey Basketball because I reckon I'm getting close to needing that defibrillator. It's a real struggle to get up and down the court. We haven't had a win yet since I've been playing. We've had 2 close losses, but we're looking to scratch one up. So hopefully, not that I want anyone to be out for a long period of time, but I'm really enjoying it. Wouldn't mind playing a few more games. So hopefully they need to fill in for the next few weeks.
We need to fill in for a Tuesday night. So if you want to come down and have a game.
Oh, I don't know if I'm ready for that. I mean, when I say they're playing a Monday night, we are playing in the lowest grade. So it's it's for people like me that can't get up and down the floor. It's real good fun though. Like it's exciting. So tell me, speaking of domestic, we can't get along without the referees. We've had some big referee news. Tell us about that one, Matt.
Yes, we do have some big referee news. Congratulations to Two of our referees, Ryan Buddle and Jordan Slater, on being selected to attend the 2021 Under-12 Metro Jamboree. This is an excellent opportunity for both of them to progress in their refereeing career as such.
Yeah, so people don't really notice that the referees, you do the school and you get graded as to your C grade, you jump on court, you referee games. And, people might not be aware, but there's a lot of development that's done around here. So we have referee coaches and supervisors constantly, evaluating everyone on court. And we look at referees to, they have their own pathway. The referee, they call it junior panel. So that's the Friday night VJBL games. We've got senior panel, which is our, Big V and NBL 1. And then there's things like this where they go off in camp-style environments and they work on their craft to improve. And we have a lot of that going on here. So people might not see that happening. It does happen quite regularly, and we're pretty proud to have Ryan and Jordan heading off to the Metro Jamboree. So we look forward to seeing what they come back with.
All right, so let's talk about some Junior Cavalier information now. Ash, tell us about any programs that are coming up.
So first up, we've got Cavs Advantage. So the registrations for that are open. The spots are filling fast. That's run for under 12s and 14s at 4:30 p.m. 16s and 18s are at 5:30 p.m. That's at Canberra, and that starts Monday the 19th of July. So head to Team App to get the registration details there. If you're unsure, you can flick an email through to Darren, which is bdm@caseybasketball.com.au.
Fantastic. Now, Junior Cavaliers training does return this Sunday with regular trainings and games returning next week.
So it's great that next Friday, be back on court. Hopefully, we're just back in the rhythm of things, and that's the last disruption for the year. So it's looking forward to get everyone back on court. We do have a big congratulations. We've got Monty, Baby, Bridget, and Ella were selected for the 12 and under girls school sport Victoria team. And for the boys, Parker was selected for the 12 and under boys SSV team. So they were here at Casey Stadium over the last week doing their final trial camp. We had a few Cavaliers involved in that. Those the four girls and Parker for the boys, they were all selected, and it's an unreal feat. It's exciting for them. They'll get to go compete, represent Victoria as part of the school system, and they'll take on the other states. So we look forward to tracking how they go. I'm not 100% sure when the actual tournament is. It's a bit up in the air with the COVID at the moment, but we look forward to seeing how they compete moving forward. Yeah. Now moving on to some of the Guzmani Gomez Senior Cavaliers. Today we're joined by Championship men's player Calvin Enge and Championship women's player Rachel Bell. Hey guys, how's it going?
Yeah,
Good to be here. We'll quickly just run through the games on the weekend. So the champ men, you guys picked up a good win against top of the ladder Keilor. Tell us a bit about that game.
Yeah, so we obviously knew going in it was going to be tough. I mean, they're 9-2 for a reason. We had a game plan going into it. For the most part, we stuck to it. We had a lot of guys in our foul trouble. I guess we just had that next man up mentality. Everyone stepped up, played their part, and it was a good win on the road. 1 point game was really much needed for the ladder's position. Definitely. How did that feel? Tell us about that last 5 minutes. AJ's fouled out. Yeah. 1 point game. Everything's on the line. I spoke to Matt Dolan this morning. He tells me that they might have lost a bit on the free throw line. I think they missed 5 from 6. Yeah, I think that helps. So going down the stretch, I think they missed 5 in a row and 5 crucial free throws. I mean, you do that in the fourth quarter with a close game. It's it's always going to be tough. Fortunately for us, they missed the free throws. Well, able to capitalize and got the dub. Cool. Going on to the champ women.
Cool. So Rachel, you had a win against Hume. It was a pretty big win from what I saw. Tell us a bit about that one.
Yeah, so going into this game, every game I feel like that we've played, it's been a big game for us. I think we're third on the ladder right now. And so every game, especially in this league, you don't know who's going to win any night. If you expect one team to win, and then you go look after our game, and it's like, oh, wow, this team upset this team. So every game, especially towards the end of the season, every team's getting better. And going into it, that this team that you might have played in the beginning of the season, they're going to be a lot better than what they were then. And Hume has gotten a lot better since I think we played them the first game of the season. I didn't play that game, unfortunately. But, we knew going in it was an important game. It was on their home floor. They're a tough team. We unfortunately didn't have Reese, but I was playing. And, we just knew we had to buckle down and just get that win, and we did. Good one.
Awesome, love it. Let's just quickly go through the youth men. They played 2 games again on the weekend. Another 2 game for the youth men. I feel like they do that every week. Unreal. They had a win against Warrandyte and they lost to Camberwell by 4. So that was a close one. And the youth women, they got back on the winners list. They beat McKinnon. Let's talk about the upcoming round 11, Matt.
Yeah, no worries. So on Saturday night, we have the youth women taking on the Frankston Blues at the Fortress, as well as the championship women. They come home to play Bulleen this week. It's free entry for children 10 and under. Junior Cavaliers, if you're in your attire, you get in for free as well. And also junior domestic players, if you wear your playing uniform, I believe.
Yeah, uniform, warm-up top, gear. Any junior domestic players that play at Casey Basketball, you guys get in for free this week. So come down Saturday night, support Rachel and the team and the youth women. So the youth women are at 6, champ women are at 8. And I'll tell you what, it's going to be a pretty special games because both teams play top of the ladder in their respective leagues. So, Rachel, tell us a bit about that. How do you feel about going up against Bulleen top of the ladder? They've got a few WNBL players.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm always up for some competition and playing against some really high-caliber players, you know. It always excites me. But, yeah, we gotta get this one. We lost last time against them, I think by 12 or so. But it's going to be a good one. So we're excited for it. Hopefully we'll have Reese back and everyone's healthy, so... Yeah.
Awesome. For those of you that don't know, because I've only just picked up on this, Reese refers to Sharisha. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I wasn't aware of that. I was just in case people at home weren't sure who you're talking about. She did miss the game on the weekend, so we're hoping she's back.
Yep.
So let's go. We do a bit of a segment, Players in Focus. We talk about one player from each team. So we'll definitely value your opinions. Obviously, it's a bit short notice for you guys to have a player each to talk about, but we'll let you guys weigh on ours. So. Matt, do you want to kick us off with who have you got down there for the champ men?
Yeah, no worries. So I've gone with AJ Williams this week. Only coming off 14 minutes played. Obviously, we mentioned earlier he got fouled out. Well, the second highest scorer in the team, which is an amazing effort. Shot 50% from the field, from the 3-point line. Sorry, and had the best plus minus on the night across both teams. Off coming 14 minutes. So, yeah, if you can stay out of foul trouble, I reckon he'll be an impact player this week.
Tell us about on the court, when AJ's on the court versus to when he was fouled out. How was the balance? Did you maintain that, the steady of the ship, or did it get a bit loose for a little bit there?
Yeah, I mean, well, he always starts us off. He always gets us going. He's by far the quickest player in the league, best point guard in the league. Whenever he's on, you need to play to his standards, or you're gonna get a ball flying at your face. He got fouled out. I guess we just carried on from where he left us, and we managed to get it done, and yeah.
Yeah, see, I like that you say that at his standards. I've watched a few of the games this year, and I think the team's looking pretty good standard. I think you've all raised the bar this year, and
definitely.
You've all got those expectations on each other.
Definitely.
And I think you're answering that one.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice.
What about yourself, Ash? Who have you gone for your player in focus this week?
So I've gone with the captain, Mike McInnes. I don't give him enough credit, I don't think. So I've given him the credit this week. He played over 35 minutes. That's almost the entire game. He had 12 points, 4 rebounds, a steal. In a game where they won by 1, this is my favourite stat, he had a +1, positive minus. So, without him on the court, that 1 point, they don't win that game. So I think he's stepped up there. He's played a real captain's game. He's demanded everything of the team, and they've responded really well.
Fantastic.
Let's talk about the champ women. So I'll quickly go over my player first. So I've got Beck Maudsley here. So she's a real consistent type of player. But as we talked about, Sharish didn't play, so they needed someone to step up on the scoreboard. She had 14 points, 4 from 5 from the 3-point line. That's 80% from the 3-point line. Especially from a player that doesn't actually shoot the ball that much each week. She's absolutely dominated that. She also had 6 rebounds, an assist, and a block. And in a big win, she had positive 26. So I think she's really stepped up there.
Awesome. Well, I've gone for the lady sitting next to me, Rachel Bell. Speaking of shooting percentages, so she shot 65% from the field this week. Amazing. The last 2 weeks, she's shown why she's one of the best players in this competition. Played 35 minutes this week, I believe. Had 39 points. Ended up with a plus minus of 38.
So that's over 2 weeks. That's over 70 points. Feeling it. Yeah, feeling it.
You say it that way. But, yeah, my teammates, they're awesome, and, they get me the ball when the hand's hot, and when it's not hot, we play through the post. So, yeah, can't do it without my teammates, so it's good. I love this team, and we play well together. So
I also forgot to mention she had 7 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal as well. So
no,
she's not just scoring.
No pressure, though, but, we're all expecting you to get another 30 this week. To get that 100, we need that 100 across 3 weeks, That's no pressure. I'm not sure how overly involved you guys are in the youth league teams, but we also do this for the youth guys. So for the youth men, I've gone with Blake Taylor. He's having an absolute standout season. I don't know if you guys follow the stats, but almost every week, similar to Sharisha, he knocks up a double-double. And yeah, we're looking close to 20 points each week and close to 15 rebounds. I think over the last week, we didn't have the stats available to us before writing this, but over the year, I think he's been crucial to their success. And I think if he maintains this level of performance, they're gonna really push into finals. Do you guys do anything with the youth much?
Yeah, I mean, well, we practice with them for a bit on a Tuesday night, and I mean, yeah, they get after it.
Yeah.
They're the youth league guys, but they don't back down from nothing.
High energy game.
Very high energy. So you know they're doing very well in the season. They split the weekend, but I mean, they're very good guys, very good team, very well coached. Yeah, they're going to do well this season.
Well, you say very well coached, and like we do know Mark Barker as their coach. He likes a bit of banter.
Oh yeah.
I do hear he didn't coach on the weekend and he missed one of the games last week. Yep. So like, is Mitch Taylor doing a lot of that work, or is it Mark?
Yeah. I don't know.
Nah, it's definitely a team effort. It's definitely a team effort. They're a real solid coaching outfit, and it's starting to show with the way the players are performing on the court. Who have you got there, Matt?
I've gone with Jordan Koika. Look, he's one of the best shooters in the league by far. When this man's on, he's on. The last couple of weeks has been a bit dormant. Hasn't really hit the scoring too much, but look for him to explode in the coming weeks. The point of the season's coming up, and we all know that that's pretty crucial in terms of the scoring power that you need on your team. I'd much rather have a shooting slump now than in the final series like Ben Simmons. But
we all have slumps. There's a bit of a dig there for our boy Ben. He's gonna bounce back next year in the NBA, but. Yeah, you're right. Jordan had a little bit of a slump there, but I think last time, earlier in the year, when we said he had a bit of a slump, he then came out and went whack and had 30.
That's right.
So maybe a bit of motivation again this week.
Maybe.
Let's talk about the youth women. Rachel, do you guys train much with the youth women?
Oh yeah. So every Tuesday, we basically play against them. We scrimmage against them. They help us with our stuff. We help them. So it's really good to get up and down with them. And on the past couple Thursdays, actually, they have practiced here with us at Casey Stadium. And we've been scrimmaging against them, and towards the end of practice, we each get a half court and stuff. So, yeah, they really helped us out. I feel like we take a lot of their players. So I'm sure the youth league misses the players that we take all the time. But, yeah, they really are pretty chill with us saying, hey, can we have so-and-so? Can we have so-and-so for numbers? So, yeah, they're awesome to work with.
I really like that. I like the cohesion that both of you said there, that you guys work together for a bit and then you separate. Because obviously you need your time in your own teams, but it's really important for that pathway that that we all get to train together. Because when you do need to call up those players, that they're ready to go. It's not just hey, we're a bit short this week, let's get a player up. They don't know what they're doing, so at least they're in that position.
Exactly,
so who did you talk about this week?
Well, I'm going to go for Alana Gillespie. Obviously, the youth women. I mean, they've been struggling a little bit, but she came out this week and put up 17 points in 26 minutes, had 2 rebounds, 2 steals, and 4 assists, and she's going to be a key player going forward for the youth.
They had a good 20-point win, I think, this week, so she was really vital to that. And she plays both women's and youth. Yeah, she does a bit of both. So, she's young, she can handle it. That's a lot. It sounds like a lot of hard work to me to get up and down the floor. Potentially twice in a weekend, and then obviously 2 training sessions.
That's right.
I've gone with Kate Bazzacchini. We don't talk about Kate much, but I think she had a real breakout game. She had 10 points, 6 rebounds, and assists, and a block, and +9. She worked hard at both ends, and she got to the scoreboard and got the double digits for her efforts. I think that's the first or second time this year I think she's had double digits. So it's good to see that. We're not relying on the same players each week. That we're getting a bit of variety in there. So let's move on to the highlight of the week here. So you guys have just seen the video. We've gone with the youth men here. It's a bit of a combo one. We've had a missed free throw. We get the offensive tip and the rebound. Goes out to Luke Rowry. Not overly known for his shooting. Not a bad shooter, but not overly known for his shooting. Steps out at 3-point line. No one comes to him. Bit of disrespect, and he just goes splash. Knocks down the 3. Doesn't end there, though. The other team gets the ball out of bounds. They inbound. They get a bit complacent. Blake Shanklin gets the steal and throws down the jam.
That's nice.
Good job, young
Unreal.
Love it.
All right, so that's it for the GYG Senior Cavaliers. A big thank you to Rachel and Calvin for stopping by the podcast, and hopefully we'll get you guys back on in the next few weeks, and good luck for your games on the weekend.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thank you.
All right, cheers, guys.
All right, we have some winter merchandise on sale now. That includes new style hoodies, long sleeves, beanies, tracksuit pants, and much, much more.
Yeah, that's right. So I've still got, this week, I think I wore the grey last week. This week I'm in the navy blue again. So there is also, there's a grey male colour hoodie as well, and the tracksuit pants, they're back in stock. So, if you're looking to keep warm and you want to keep your Casey Pride on, head on down and get some of that merch. You can also buy it through the online link on the website there, caseybasketball.com.au.
Fantastic.
So just, as always, we want to finish up by, thanking the sponsors, thanking the friends of the podcast. So we've got Illusion Gas Log Fires, keep warm this winter. Guzmani Gomez, fast food your mum says yes to. Mog, keep smiling. As you can see, we still got the mask on, but we're smiling underneath. We smile the whole time.
We are.
Carlisle Homes, build a better home. And lastly this week, we also want to thank PhysioWorks Health Group. They're assisting Casey Basketball with all their injury prevention and recovery needs. If you do get injured and you need to get your body fixed up, head over to Google PhysioWorks Health Group. They do have a few centres around. Mainly we use, obviously, the one in Cranbourne, but I do believe they have some in, I believe, Pakenham, Camberwell. So they are well spread across the southeast. So if you do need to get your body fixed, head on down and see the PhysioWorks Health Group. As always, we'll be here next week, and we look forward to chatting with you. And again, if you want to see anything else specific in the podcast, chuck us a comment below or send us a message. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next week.
See you guys.
And the fortress erupts here.
Hold up.